All right, so we are back here on a Monday. This is is that the final Monday of the month? Yes, it is. The final Monday of the month of April. And it has been a good, well, a hot month, a hot month for us, but it is doing well. And especially with LiveGood, we are doing well, adding new products and really, really getting excited. And so we are here and happy to present to you this wonderful, wonderful business opportunity, but more importantly, a health opportunity. All right, because our aim is to improve health and to eradicate poverty. And we're trying to do both. In fact, not trying to do, we have been doing both. Similar. That is the beauty of this program. It is designed to do both. All right. What is the business we're talking about? LiveGood is a business that is established in the United States of America, um, at right there in Florida, Jupiter Park, and that's the full address. You could reach out to them. There, the email. You could reach out to them, and if you're in the area, you could drive by just to ensure that if you want to be sure that it's a real business with a real foundation. Yes, it is. All right. So LiveGood it's committed to helping people. The way that we do that is by bringing to you the most advanced and most nutritional supplements on the market. When I say the most, I actually do mean that. All right. It's not just fancy words. The testimony is of everyone around the world is telling you that this is the real deal, right? It's made with the purest, the highest quality ingredients, and it is result oriented. In other words, it gets results, and you take it and you feel the difference, right? Now we do that without having a high price tag. In fact, the mission or the mission statement of LiveGood says it best: to help people get healthy and stay healthy without having to spend a fortune to do it, right? This is classical. It actually tells you that LiveGood has put itself, the burden that's placed upon itself, and it's achieving it. That's the thing. Getting people healthy and keeping you healthy, and we're doing it in a way that you can afford it. And that is important. Now, who are the people behind LiveGood who have put this thing together? Ben Glensky is the founder and CEO of the company. Who's he? He has been around for over 20 years in the network industry. He has owned businesses. He has managed other businesses, and he's a sought after consultant for the compensation plan and so forth. So he knows his Lord, but more importantly, he knows how to help people win, right? And he teamed up with his friend, his very dear friend, Noda Kazan, and he is the real one who pushes the business and gets it into the social media space, and he's the engine behind this thing. And within 16 months of our existence, we are over 1.2 million people have joined the company. So these individuals are really, really working hard, getting the word around, and persons are excited about what they're talking about, what the training that they received, as well as the products that we bring to the market. Now, who are the ones responsible for the products? Dr. Ryan Goodkin is the director of product development. He's the one who actually formulates the products and put it and bring it to us. And his wife, Lisa Goodkin, is the product education director. The two of them combined brings to us the information about the products, as well as help answer the questions that persons may have with regards to their health and the products that we have. So we are in good hands with experienced individual, how to manage business, how to coach, and everything of that sort, as well as the health professionals who bring to us the very, very best, formulate and manufacture the very, very best products on the market. Now, LiveGood is seeing astronomical growth. As I mentioned, in 1 year, in 13 months, just over a year, we had surpassed 1 million members. And that's the first year of the company. Now that the word is going around and more of 1 million persons have heard, they're telling to their friends. And so we expect to see, in fact, the founders expect to reach maybe almost the 3 million mark by the end of the year, right? So because the word has gone around, and the product is still, the product speaks for itself. to the point that last week, a product was brought onto the market I'll talk about just now. And within hours, maybe 2 hours of the product, 100,000 bottles were gone, finished, in just 2 hours of its premiere. All right. And so it's such high demand that persons who have used the product before and seen what the others have done, they have no hesitation in trying out the new ones, and expecting to get results. So whereas most other network marketing company are seeing decline, LiveGood is just beginning to take off, right? And we are in here at the right time. One of the things about LiveGood that is so attractive is that it helps persons save. And someone said $1 saved is $1 earned. So that if you have that money in your pocket, it can stretch. It can buy more than it would have normally done, because the LiveGood keeps the price very, very low, and that encourage and enable persons to continue to use the product and get results. Other things about the company, other than the products, the incredible price, there is no auto shipping. And so you are not obligated to buy product or to sell product. You do not have to order if you do not need to. That is not an obligation. So in other words, you do it at your own pace. When you need, if you need, you do. All right. You can encourage other person. You can talk about it. You can advertise your business. And even whether word of mouth, whether on your social media space, all of that is legitimate. LiveGood have enabled us to do that. LiveGood has a very, very good compensation plan, and we will talk about, and the model for the business is ultimately what is getting the results that we are seeing here right now. And in just a short space of time, in its first year of existence, LiveGood has been designated the #1 multi-level marketing company in the world, right? Passing existing companies like Amway and doTERRA and Young Living, Avon. We have leapfrogged them in terms of the interest, in terms of the sales, in terms of distribution. It is just winning every category. LiveGood is doing very, very well. The other thing about LiveGood, that it gives money back to its members. And now, unlike Amazon, Jeff Bezos has taken quite a lot, and he's become a billionaire. And now he has so much money that he's sending it into space. I say sending, right? But our director, instead of keeping the money and putting it into AI or other things, or space shuttles, he is actually giving it back to the members who actually is building the company, and that is very, very good. As we move on, we are talking about we'll talk about the products, and the newest product that came. And I told you that within an hour of its coming, of its introduction, it was sold out. This is Lean, the body composition improvement formula. Now, when it comes to weight management, many people believe that if I eat less and I move more, then I will take care of my weight. And a lot of persons are trying that. Now, is that a bad strategy? No, but it's not a complete strategy, right? So diet is very, very good, and exercise excellent. It's excellent for not just with weight loss, but just for your overall health. Both of these two are very, very good. But with most weight management products and systems, they address just one primary objective, that is suppressing your appetite so that you consume less calories. And that way, you will not, your body will have to use from its stores to sustain you. All right. So if you eat less, then you will need to go to the warehouse where it is stored, basically to make up for the shortfall. That is the idea behind most weight loss. But people get frustrated, because it's like you would see some immediate results, and afterwards it just plateaus. And you literally starve yourself, and you're not seeing any growth. And eventually people just get frustrated, and they just go back to eating what they used to eat. And you feel that they have, they're torturing themselves, and they're not getting the results that they want to. Sometimes their expectation is too too quick, too fast. Like, trying to lose 20 pounds in 1 week. And, some persons try to do this. And because they do not achieve it, they get frustrated, despondent, and they just give it up. But lean is the new body composition improvement formula, and it's very, very different. Not only does it incorporate this idea of suppressing the appetite, but there is more to weight loss than just that. In fact, there are 4 areas, 4 processes that are crucial to helping persons get results, right? And these include increasing your metabolism. Number 1, most persons, because as you get older, your metabolism slows naturally, and some persons have different genes that enables that much quicker. And so even if they tell you, I'm not eating much, look at this is what I'm eating, but I'm not losing the weight, because their metabolism have slowed, and so they're not burning the calories as quickly, right? And so because they're not burning calorie, there's no need for the body to go and get the fat to burn, because there's no demand for it. And so you will feed and you will burn the calories that you need for from the protein and from the carbohydrates, but the fat stays there. That your body leaves that for the difficult times, or always storing something. But this is the one that you want out, but it never goes to that store, to the back store. It always takes from the front. Ultimately, it's because of the slowdown in your metabolism. So if you have a way of increasing that metabolism, then it will burn the calories faster, and so it will need to get from the back store, which is the fat, all right, and to make do for your need. So that's number 1. That's one of the areas you need to target when you're talking about weight management. The other area is to eat less, of course, and the eating less is done. Most persons don't have the discipline to see something and to just leave it alone. Over time, you can train yourself to do that and not eat between meals. But when you're starting off, because you have had a problem, maybe because obviously you've been eating too much, eating more than you actually burn, and so you're putting on the extra weight. And a lot has to do with poor discipline, just not being able to say no, So in your weight management system, you need something in there that will curb your craving and suppress your appetite. All right. And in this product, there are 4 items, including white kidney bean extract and New Zealand hops, that actually do so. In fact, New Zealand hops is even they think it's a real game changer in this product, because not only does it suppress the appetite, but it works on what is called the GLP-1 receptor to curb the craving and to burn fat. This is similar to a very popular drug in the United States called Ozempic or Wegovy. It's very expensive. It's getting a lot of results, but they work on the same pathway. So you can see that it's a natural way of not having to spend this money for these drugs. It's a natural way of getting the same results. The third thing that you need to focus on when you're trying to lose weight is burning fat. And as I said earlier on, most times when your body have a need for energy, it just gets to the easiest place that you can get, which is the carbohydrates. And that's not what you want to be burning, right? You want the fat to be burning. And so you need to have these natural products that would increase your fat burning and also will increase your lean muscle. And so products like chromium and berberine are powerful ingredients that improve body mass index by helping to burn fat and also to protect your lean muscle. The fourth thing that you need to have in a weight management is to support your immune system, right? And so most times when persons are concentrating on their body and their weight and their size, they are also neglecting the other aspect of their health. And so because they are usually taking in less protein and all of these things, it means taking in less vitamins, taking in less food. And so the rest of their body system suffer. The immune system gets weaker, and that in itself affects them. So you need your product to also have something to augment and to support your immune system while you're focusing on burning the fat. All right. And so lean is just for the member, new product, very exciting product, 1995. Have it, and it can show you results. All right. When we compare that to other existing weight management products, you see this second one is $70 for similar bottle with no more tablets inside there, and yet it's sold for 3 times, even more than 3 times the price. And you also have Transform, that another good product, but a lot more expensive. All right, so LiveGood is really the most powerful and the most complete weight management product ever created. All right, and it is persons are beginning to see, well, it just came out and persons are so excited about it. So I expect in the coming days for persons to be testifying about how well it is working. But beyond that, we also had, even before this, we had the organic coffee with mushrooms that that is good for persons who, you know, who like their coffee and so. But here you're talking about drinking a healthy coffee, because coffee is generally very, very nasty. It is not well. They always have bugs and everything. Everything gets crushed into this thing. And so you think that you're only drinking coffee, but you're drinking coffee and the bugs as well, right? But this is an organic coffee. We've properly extracted, and it has been screened. It has been, you know, filtered and so forth. So you know that you're getting the pure, genuine ingredient. But along with the coffee and the Peruvian ginseng and the matcha and so forth, they have added some functional mushrooms, and the mushroom helps stimulate fat burning, right? And that is the same similar process with the lean, where it stimulates the burning of fat and not just the carbohydrates, right? The burning the stubborn fat, and you see results with it as well. You want to also have in your regimen a good multivitamins, because most time in most cases we do not consume either the right food or the right amount, and many times, or maybe that the food that we're consuming is not of quality as it used to be, because of shortcuts, because of poor manufacturing processes, because of increased fertilizer, because of the demand, the market demand. You know how that works, because more persons are craving for it. Let's try to get it done faster. Let's, you know, do what is necessary to get it bigger and faster onto the market. And that is, and so the quality of your vitamins and minerals is also getting depleted. All right. Now, because of that, you would need, in many cases, a supplement, just to supplement your diet, to fill in the shortfalls in your minerals and your vitamins. And so a good multivitamins is something that is essential. We call that a daily essential, right? So bioactive complete multivitamins for men and women is specially designed with exactly the amount of vitamins and minerals for each of the gender. Yeah, so the female one would have more iron stuff that creates more blood, and the pyridoxine and so forth, the folic acid. The men would have less iron, you know, but maybe similar, more of the other things that are essential to muscle building and strength and so forth, as well as it has lycopene, which is good to protect the prostate, right? A lot of men are suffering either from prostate cancer or just enlarged prostate. It's just a natural thing for men. As they grow up, the prostate begins to get to enlarge, and it can cause some, you know, problems with urination, and, you know, and bedwetting and so forth. Even if it's not cancerous, but it weighs on his mind, knowing that, you know, the likelihood that he might wet his pants, and that is not good for men, right? Especially in public. So there are stuff in here that would help that prevent or even reverse the enlargement of the prostate. And our multivitamins is just $9.95 compared to the others on the market, where it is a lot more expensive. Vitamin D is so important that it is not even in the multivitamin. It is a standalone, right? Vitamin D and K2. And vitamin D is the amount that you need is very, very much. And because it is the most when it comes to having a healthy immune system, vitamin D is the most important vitamins for that. And we all need a healthy immune system to ward off, to fight off the cancer, to fight off the disease, the germs, and everything that is trying to cause us harm, right? You want your lymphocyte, your B cells, and everything to be very, very active and to be keeping you healthy, not just healthy, but to keeping you alive. And so vitamin D is very important. The sad thing is that most persons are deficient in vitamin D. And the reason is because, for one, it is not readily available in the food that we eat. And so the biggest and the place that we can get and generate more vitamins is through the sun hitting our skin, right? And through your body, through your skin, you're able to manufacture the vitamin that you need. Unfortunately, we don't spend enough time in the sun. And because of that, our vitamins is not being synthesized, and we are depleted in the amount. When that happens, there is obviously a weakening of the immune system. Even your bone density is compromised because vitamins is responsible for getting calcium into the bones, right? We need to spend more time in direct sunlight. And it doesn't take that much, you know. Any part of the sun would work. Midday sun, you probably between 10 to 30 minutes a day should be sufficient. Especially if you're lighter skin, you need less time. If you're darker skin, you need more time in the sun to get that amount through your skin. But it cannot be done through glass and mirrors. In other words, if you're sitting in your vehicle, even if the sun is shining on the vehicle, the light coming through the vehicle is deprived of ultraviolet B because the glass filters out the ultraviolet B. So you might be in the vehicle behind, or even in the hospital or in the house, and if your windows are closed, though the sun is coming into the house, but ultraviolet B is being filtered out. And so you still will not be able to make vitamin D, even if the sun is hitting your skin. It has to be direct exposure to the sun, right? And if you can get that 10, 15 minutes a day, that is absolutely very good for you, all right? Vitamin D, as we said, is important because it helps with the absorption. It promotes the absorption of calcium and phosphorus. And that is when there is a lack of vitamin D, your bones begin to suffer because you can't get the calcium into the bone, right? That will strengthen it, and the phosphorus. Or persons suffer from hip fractures and so forth. Your immune system is compromised. Your muscle function is also affected, as well as reduction in inflammation. Your neurotransmitters work, the cell growth, all of that vitamin D is important in there, as well as glucose metabolism, to metabolize your glucose. So somebody who has problems with too much sugar, maybe diabetic or pre-diabetic, you want to have vitamin D. Vitamin K enhances the vitamin D because it helps to ensure that calcium reach the bone to maintain a healthy bone density, right? But also helps with your heart function and with blood function, blood circulation. So you see there, the way that Ryan thinks, he thinks globally, he thinks holistically, not just hitting one area, but putting things together that will complement each other so you can get maximum results out of it. All right. So vitamin K is another thing that you really want to have. Magnesium is so important because magnesium is responsible for, or is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body. And many times persons suffer from heart problems, difficulty sleeping, difficulty focusing, being able to manage stress. They say, I'm stressed out. A loss of bone density. Exercise is, you feel weak and jaded. You don't have strength, and you are not sure what's happening with you, and may very well be because you're lacking in magnesium. All right. Magnesium helps with your sleep. It helps with your muscles. It helps with your nerves. It helps with your energy level. It helps with blood sugar, managing blood sugar. So all of these can be corrected with a proper magnesium complex. All right. And please notice not every magnesium that works. So the magnesium sulfate, you're not going to get any results from that. Magnesium citrate, you're not going to get. The real good magnesium is the magnesium glycinate and the magnesium gluconate. If you have a product that has this inside of it, you know you're getting the right magnesium. And it also gets to the place. That's called bioavailability. It gets not just eat it and stays in the stomach, but it gets to the cell where it is needed. The other thing with magnesium is that for men, it's especially important because, again, it helps with the prostate, prevent prostate cancer, as well as prevent or reduce the size of your prostate, right? So men, we need to have our magnesium, as well as ladies, but men in particular, we have that extra benefit from it. Super Red, we're talking about the red line of products and vegetable. When you think of the red fruits, you're thinking of blood. You're thinking of heart, circulation, something to do with the circulation. And you're exactly right. Cardiovascular health, your circulation. And if you have good circulation of blood throughout your system, it will also improve your sexual life. All right? Both women and men. Actually, it increases the libido in women and men, but it also gives a man a good erection because of proper blood flow. All right. It also helps with your brain because as long as proper, fresh, oxygenated blood it's getting into your brain, it will improve your cognition, improves your learning, and your brain cells will be working well. Your nerves will be working well as well. All right. And it does so by a process called vasodilation. And how as your vessels dilate, it opens up so that the blood can flow freely without being obstructed or hindered in any way. But as you get older, the manufacture of nitric oxide, which is the product that is responsible for dilating the blood vessels, as you naturally age, it decreases the amount of production. But if you take the super red, the red fruits and the vegetable, it will increase the production again. And so pretty much reversing the damage that is caused from the lack of nitric oxide. All right. And what is in the super red? Alfalfa grass, barley grass, beetroots, wheatgrass, the berries, hawthorn berry, aronia fruit berry. These berries are not the everyday one that you will find. These are the expensive one, but it's all in there, right? Pomegranates and grape seeds. And the many things that we want to eat, we see them and we want to get, but the money does not land, or maybe it's not available, it's seasonal. But with the super red, you get all of these things together in one single scoop. A single scoop a day is sufficient, and you will see you actually feel better. You feel it in throughout your body. You feel it, right? And again, when you look at LiveGood's product, $18 for the member, $69 for competing organic red juice, right? You're talking about $70 minus $18. That's all $52 difference, right? Even the super beet that pretty much is made with just beets, and it's very good. But ours have beets and pomegranates and aronia fruit berry and hawthorn fruit. We have all of these things combined, and you get it for even less than half of the cost. Super green is as essential to the super red, because the super green now we're talking about the greens, the vegetables, and so forth. Absolutely very good to maintaining your blood pressure. It's very good for your gut, for the functioning of your gut, digestive problems, constipation problems, all of that. It takes care of that. Cleaning, detoxifying, stress support. So this is why we have the greens. And for the healing, of course, healing from cuts and bruises and so forth. So this is absolutely important. How much is the super grain? The same, just $18. All right. And it's sometimes you're losing your energy support, and your muscles are weak. You're losing your lean muscle mass, and as you age, that is a natural thing, and you don't have the strength that you once had. You can't walk where you want to walk. Your lean muscles are getting weak, and they actually it's wasting away. So essential aminos, that's the amino acids, which is the building block of protein. Taking these as a supplement will actually give the body the raw material it needs to rebuild the muscle, right? and to get it functioning again for much longer, you know, and you won't be talking about the knees is hurting, you know, and this person is like everywhere is hurting on you and you just don't have the strength and stamina again. The amino acid is absolutely wonderful for that. It also helps keep you focused when you're working during the day and the afternoon jet lags, you know, that you pretty much have, sometimes niggeritis and so forth. It really keeps you awake, but it's a natural way just but by taking in the amino acid, the building block of protein and calories and energy. All right. So we also have the protein itself, and especially good for vegans, for vegetarians, and even for persons who want to move away from the red meat and, you know, all of these that animal products that is good in protein, but also has the other toxins and the hormones and the antibiotics and all of these things that you want to avoid, you know. So here is a good alternative to that complete plant-based protein, and it tastes good, it smells good, it smells fresh and nice. When it comes for inflammation, I'll tell you something. Inflammation is the number one cause, chronic inflammation is the number one cause of disease and death in the world, right? 50% of all deaths, roadkill, Hamas, you know, Israel, bombing people, all of these things combined, put all of that to combine, Russia and Ukraine and everything else, everywhere else people are dying. Well, if you put all of the ways that people die in the world, 50 out of every 100 is as a result of chronic inflammatory disease. Inflammation throughout your body, stroke, cancer, diabetes, arthritis, kidney, liver, all of these things. These problems are as a result of inflammation. Now, if you have a product, simple product with 4 ingredients, and you won't find another product with these 4 ingredients in one bottle. Omega-3, turmeric, CoQ10, and garlic, right? It's specially put together to achieve results. These are 4 of the world's most powerful anti-inflammatory ingredients. And in this simple capsule, you will get this power to fight your inflammation, to support your joints and your organs, to promote your immune system, to promote circulation, proper circulation in your body. And literally, I could tell you it works. I have firsthand experience that it does. All right. We have stuff for your brain to help you with your memory and protecting your brain cells and helping your focus and so forth. That is, I mean, the taste is not the best, I could tell you, but it actually works. All right, it actually works. But there are other stuff to fuel your body, and that's energy, endurance, and electrolytes. You know, sometimes we run down, we drink water intermittently, we are not properly hydrated. That causes our skin to age fast, you know, and a lot of the body processes are slowed down because there's just not enough fluid in the body. Well, energy, endurance, and electrolytes is there for that, especially if you have more requirements. You're training for a marathon, you're playing football, you know, those high energy sports and so forth. So it's very, very good. Even just doing your aerobics and your walk on the afternoon and so forth. So that will be very, very helpful in restoring and giving you energy that you need to get up and to move and to do what, you know, your house, your work duties, house duties, and so forth. So that's a very good, and it's not caffeinated at all. There's no caffeine in there. It is just really, really good ingredients. All right, natural, and it's very good. And you look at the price, it's eating nothing compared to what you will find on the market. All right, we have essential oils that just came out, help relieve. You put it in your in you know, your vaporizer and so forth, and it helps relieve your stress. Just the burning, the scent in your house. It boosts your immunity. It fights infection, right? Digestion, concentration. There are different ones for different reasons. Also promote sleep. And we have, these are all natural. Lemon essential oil, tea tree, lavender, peppermint, frankincense, you know, the one that is to help with your immunity and fighting when you compare our price again, look at the price difference. 6 bottles for doTERRA, 6 bottles, the same 6 bottles, same products, Young Living, $252, right? And ours is just $50. right? Just $50. You can see that the vast difference in the LiveGood, because the LiveGood is not here to just make money off people. LiveGood is trying to get people healthy. And the reason is because they saw what COVID did to persons, how many persons died and suffer a lot, right? And great loss. Even they did not die, right? They did not die just because of poor health, right? And those who had their good basal health, they not only did not get COVID, in many cases, but they also were able to recover very, very well, right? And so you need to boost your immune system, and this is what LiveGood is about, getting you healthy and keeping you healthy. If you are concerned about your skin, it looking good and not wrinkle up and so forth, we have Instant Youth. We also have Ageless, which puts the collagen back into your skin and gets it looking radiant and appearance of you as if you are young again, if you have moved on, in age. It does that. Now, don't feel ashamed, because that's just the aging process. As we start getting older, our body stop producing the collagen, and so eventually the stock that you have begins to get depleted. The skin becomes dry, and the wrinkle begins to come, right? And the hydration is a problem. So if you can have a product that actually puts the collagen back into your skin and enable or encourage your skin to regenerate the collagen, then this, you're doing something good for yourself, right? And this is what Ageless is all about. There's also the collagen peptide that's even more powerful, that you drink this one, and this actually helps promote collagen production and synthesis, and also and that would also increase or promote or rectify, modify your skin and your joints. So you and your lean mass. So when you put it together, collagen is responsible for holding our body together. It's the glue that holds all of our cells together, right? So that your body has strength and structure. And so when your collagen begins to get depleted, your skin begins to sag, your muscles and your bones lose their strength and their structure, your ligaments, right? And your tendons also suffer, your hair, your nails gets brittle, and so forth. So this is a good way of helping and putting this thing back. Even your collagen might even encourage your hair to grow back, because that all of these body structures and these parts are actually made with that protein called collagen. So we have all of these products and a lot more, right? That I can even mention. And as more is being added, the list is getting longer, so you have to just leave out some. But if you want to find the information, you can speak to anybody who, maybe the person who invited you, and they'll give you more information, or they even give you the website, all right, livegood.com, where you can go in yourself and read on the product and see what is good and why you should be on it. But there's a daily essential pack that comes together with the vitamins, the multivitamins, the vitamin D, as well as the magnesium. This is daily essential. We're talking about the minerals and the vitamins. So important. And so if you can get this thing for less than $30, that's $27.40. That's a good buy. We have the lean body pack. If you're concerned about losing some weight and being in good shape, this also has a magnesium, and so, but added is the aminos and the protein, and you can get that for even under $90, right? You can even add the lean, you can add the coffee if you desire. Then there is the Ultimate Wellness Pack. Ultimate Wellness has a little more than the daily essential. You have the super red, the super green, and all of these added. There is the International Wellness Pack. That is the good thing about the International Wellness. It is, if you get it, then you don't have to pay for the shipping. So at least that helps you save some money, right? And you get all the good products. There is a sampler value pack, and this is the new everything pack, right? And they tell you there are 17 of the best products in for one low price, and that is just $259 for the member. And if you're not a member and you want to buy this $300, but you have 17 different items in here, and that is a good buy. LiveGood continue to add new stuff. Pretty soon the organic children's gummy vitamins will be here, and there are more stuff to support your bone. But the chocolate we have is here already. It's on the market. It's on the website and you can buy it. We just talk about the weight loss product, Lean. It just came in last week and it is here. But they still have other ideas coming in the pipeline where metabolism, detoxifying your body, supporting your microbiome in the mouth and so forth. So they're definitely thinking and definitely putting things in place to improve, all right, their stock. But okay, so you've heard about LiveGood. How do you become a member? How do I get on board? How do I get these products, right? Okay, so LiveGood is a kind of peer-to-peer, mouth-to-mouth kind of business. What I mean is that someone who's in there tells somebody else. You may not hear LiveGood being advertised on TV or anything of that sort. It's just from member to member. And that method is proven very, very, very successful because over 1 million people have been added added in just over 1 year, right? And the projection is by the end of this year, it might very well swell past 3 million. You want to be early o'clock. You want to be in there. You want to be at the very, very beginning. You want to be the one telling others about it, as opposed to they telling you about it, right? And so LiveGood, you get a link from the member. You register. You basically not even register at the beginning. You actually reserve a position, right? If you do so, the position is held for you for a week. Well, not necessarily, but it ends on the Thursday. So if you join in today, you have that reservation until Thursday, right? And if you join in on Friday, you have the reservation until the next Thursday, right? But the point is, when you join, you are able to register and to activate your account with just $40 US. $40 US will do that for you. That is, and you join as an affiliate. And what you do from then on is just maintain your membership, which is $10 a month. Just that. Now, this is actually all the obligation you have with LiveGood. Maintain your membership, you're in good standing, and you can build your team and get compensation for just doing that. Now, you can also do it for the entire year. And when you do it for the entire year, you get a discount of $20. In other words, you get to save $20 from, it would have been $160, 12 months of $10, plus the 40, that 160, but you can get it for actually $140. So that $20 can go somewhere else to purchase your product, or give to somebody, or just keep it in your back office, or maybe use it somewhere else. So it's not a bad buy. All right, a good way to start. Now, when you do become an affiliate, you pay your $50, 40 plus 10 for the first month. You are given a Powerline landing page. What that means, basically, they give you a link that you can share with other persons that you speak to or who are interested. When they get that link, they can use it to log in and to sign up, and also to become part of the LiveGood family. All right. There is also a video on that is produced by the company to talk about the business and how it runs, and get persons excited about it. With your membership, you also are given a web page is created for you that you can use to sell products, right? And so if somebody is speaking to somebody and they want the product, you don't have to be doing the ordering. We just give them the link and they go out there and they do their order, right? Pay in with their credit card or debit card or whatever, and get their product sent shipped to them, whichever address that they put, right? So as your business is available and persons are visible, persons maybe clicking on this thing and seeing the product and get excited, ordering the product. But when you do so, LiveGood will compensate you for the products that is sold from your business. In addition to that, LiveGood has another 5 to 6 ways of giving money back. And that's why early on I said that LiveGood is different from other companies, because they actually give money back to their members who qualify. So if you join LiveGood today and you tell your friend, your mom, your dad, or close persons, your church folks, man, you need to come and see this thing. These products actually do work. They need it. They know that they have heart problems, they have hypertension, they have diabetes, and and they can see how a natural products, natural plant-based products can actually help them without the high price tag. They are interested in joining so that they could get it at a discounted price. And so the link that you have, you give to them, they join. And here's what LiveGood says: because you were the one who was instrumental in getting that person to join the company, we're gonna give you 50% of what we collected from the individual. So an individual registered with $50, LiveGood would keep the 25 and they would give you 25 just for being the one who was instrumental in bringing that person. Now, when that person tells their friend, they are the one who gets the $25, right? If the friend joins. So when you think about it, you can make back your $50 even before the month is up when you have to pay your next $10. Because if you just get 2 persons sign up, tell it to some of your friends, if 2 of them are smart enough like you and they sign up, you will be getting $25 from one and $25 from one. That is what the company gives back to you. That's the $50 that you used to spend. So you have broken even. And if you a 3rd person, a 4th person, or if you want to tell the whole world, you see how easy you can make a good 25 US. And yeah, every single time that you add a new person, you make $25. And this can go a long way, right? That's an easy way. It's called the fast start bonus. It's a weekly weekly. There's a matrix commission that is given for a 2x15 matrix. And let me show you what that looks like. So you are at the top and you tell it to 2 of your friends who have joined. These friends will come in your team, but under you because you were the one who brought them in. And beyond that, if you have a 3rd and a 4th person, your position, the direct position under you is filled, but the company would put that person under one of those that you brought in. So that if, let me just use real name, if you're the one who brought in Cindy, and Cindy now brings in Nicholas and Teresa, then your team is being built because the structure is being built under you, a 2x15 matrix. So the first line has 2, the second one has 4, the next one has 8, the next one has 16. It just keeps adding. And then by then, a team is being built. Now, here's what LiveGood says. For every person that falls under you in the matrix, like as you're seeing here, 25 cents will be given to you every month. Now, it doesn't sound like much, but it adds up. Every 4 person, that's $1. Every 4. So if you have 50 persons, you're talking about 4 divided by 50, that's $12 already aside, right? And that's as long as the people are active members and they're bringing in their monthly subscription of $10, you are guaranteed to get your matrix, right? There is a matching bonus that is also given as a means of paying back or compensation. That matching bonus is powerful. It's 50% match for every person that is in your direct, all right? A 5% match to those who are not in your direct, but it's your 2nd generation, and so on and so forth. So, so ultimately what happens is that every person that you bring in, these are your directs. You're the one who brought them in. And if anyone, no matter, as they themselves are bringing people in, persons are falling on the them, which is falling on the you because you're ahead of them. And what happened is that as you do this, your matrix is being built. Now, persons below you are also getting their matrix bonuses, right? And when they do so, the company says whatever the persons that you brought in, and if you look at this diagram here, you see in the 50% range, that person would have brought in 7 persons. So of that 7 persons that they brought in, right? Whatever these are making in the matrix, whatever they're making in the matrix, the company will match it 50% for you on the first line, your directs. But in the 2nd generation, you'll get 10%. And the 3rd generation, you get 5% and 5% and down, all the way down to, I think, 6 levels, right? Is it 5 levels, sorry. So this is the matching bonus. I'll show you the power of the matching bonus. Look at this. With that structure, if one of your directs made $100, you'll be getting $50. Not from the days, but the company is giving back from what it's picking up, right? And so forth. But so when you look at an example, and this is an actual example, you see somebody receiving $92 in the matrix, but in the matching bonus, because it's everybody on the name, what they're receiving, I'm getting 50% of all of what they're receiving, in some instances, and 10% in other instances, it is adding up. And so from your matrix of $92, you can get a matching bonus of $319. Let me give you another example of this one is even bigger, and that's from a diamond. You see the matrix level is $1,292, and that's good money. We all could make that. That would be excellent every month in addition to what you're doing. But look at the matching bonus. Look at the structure on your left, right? All of these people in that matrix is making money in the matrix, and as they do, you're getting a percentage from what they're making. All right. In the first level, you get your 50%. The second level, you get 10% down to 5 levels, right? So this is what happened, and then you can see the difference in the number here. His matrix bonus was 1,200, but his matching bonus 54,000. All of the team down here is contributing to the matching bonus. So ultimately, if you come to LiveGood, you want to tell somebody, get persons involved, you know, and for their health, but also it will help you in a financial way. And they too will be helped in a financial way because they are telling their friends as well. There's a retail commission that is also made from your website. The website mentioned that is open for you. All of the products of LiveGood is placed on your website. The website is yours. You manage it. You enter into it. You have your passcode and everything. But when you do that, when you share your link or so forth, and somebody makes a purchase, the company splits the spoils, if you will say, the profit. So if it's sold for 20, if it's sold for it is sold for the member for $18, it is sold to the non-member for $24. That's a $6 difference. So that's a profit that the company made, but the company is not keeping the profit to itself. That's highly unheard of, but this company says, we know we're not keeping the profits to only to ourselves. We will give back, right? 50% to the person who actually whose website the product was bought from. So if it's my website and Super Red was bought and the protein was bought and amino acid was bought and whatever the profit level that LiveGood makes, let's say it's $50, they will be saying, okay, we'll keep 25, 50%, and we will give you 25 because it was bought from your website. Now imagine that you didn't create the website. All you did was join with a $40 affiliate, and LiveGood is doing all of that for you, giving you additional means of earning money. All right. So there is a bonus. I call it a bonus. I call it a tip. That if when you bring in somebody and they themselves buy their product, their very first purchase, LiveGood gives you a tip of 10%. All right. So if they spent $100 in their first, then you would get 10% of 100 will be $10. But if they spend $400, then 10% would be $40. So it's just a tip off saying thank you for bringing this customer. And this customer is beginning to buy product. And we just want to remember that you were the one who brought in. Let's just give you a tip for the day. All right. So that's just another way that LiveGood gives. And then there is the influencer bonus. That is for persons who are really bent on selling their product. And if you come from a different network marketing where you have that in you to sell product, to call up persons, well, if you are selling product from your website for LiveGood, and for that month you amount to $2,500 sale, guess what LiveGood does? LiveGood actually gives you a 10%. In addition to the 50% profit that they make, they have to be given an additional 10%. So in other words, your total commission on personal customers would be 60% instead of the 50 that the average person would get. But if you still sell more for that month, you sell $50,000 worth. If you're a big buyer, you have a contact, you're health food store, maybe hospital, natural medicine, alternative medicine. They are interested. They are making purchase through your link or through your website. LiveGood says we would add to the commission you get for that month because you're really active. You're telling others. We will continue to support you by giving you an influencer bonus in addition to your retail commission. And then there's a diamond pool bonus, which is even the best one. Because when you become a diamond, you are entitled to being a shareholder in the company. And the diamond pool works this way. The company makes sales every month. Persons are buying products, persons are registering, new persons are re-registering. All of this money that's coming into the company, they said 2% of everything they collect for the month will be placed in a diamond pool. So supposing they collected 200,000 and they're taking 2% of it, right? That would be about what, $100 or so, or no, maybe $1,000. Then that will go into the pool, but the company is making in the million, right? In terms of sales, and so you could imagine this number will increase, and everybody who diamond, they share it equally, all right? And so the aspiration is that get a diamond. It doesn't have to be. It don't have to be this year. It doesn't have to be next year. It could be the third year, the fourth year. If you get there, you along the way, you will be picking up money, but you will be grateful to be there. Now, when we talk about the money, how do you get paid? LiveGood says, if you are if you have an American account, Chase Morgan Bank, or wherever you have your account, you're American, you can get your payment directly into your account. But for persons who are international, they can't do that. And so they devise a different method. They have an e-wallet, which is an online wallet in your back office where you can store your money. You can, whatever is coming for the week or for the month, it goes into your back office. That's yours. You have the password for it. You have the key for it. If you want to leave it there, you can. If you want to take it back and pay your next month subscription, or you want to use it to buy product, you can do all of that. But if you want to withdraw your money, they have created, or they have gone into a partnership with MasterCard, and they've created a MasterCard, a legitimate, genuine MasterCard that for you, but it's for attached to the LiveGood company. And you can use it as any other MasterCard wherever it's available in the country that you're going to, right? So point of sale, reservation online, buying online from Amazon or wherever, you can use your card to make your purchase and get your, and you can even withdraw your money in your ATM card that supports MasterCard. If you also want to be paid in crypto, you can get that done. So persons who are in the crypto world would say, I would rather mine be paid in Bitcoin. And so they know how to send in their link and so forth and get the money transferred to them. So LiveGood basically is an exciting business with real products that helps people. When you hear this lecture, you said, I didn't know about it, but now I know, and it sounds really, really good, right? You want to become an affiliate member. Why? Because not only do you get discount on the product, but you also get a website. You also get a link to share with others, and that way you can make money. And you get the support, the training and the support, how to grow your business. So an affiliate member is the best of the free option, right? But if you don't want to be a member, but you're just interested in the products, you can get it two ways: through retail, that is a little higher, or you can get it as a member. You can join in and pay your $10 for that month, and then you can enjoy the privilege of a full-fledged member. For the entire month, you will get the 10%. You will get your discounted price instead of the retail price. And if you want to reactivate it the next month, you can just pay your $10 again and do so. That is the flexibility of LiveGood. It's really trying to help members. All right. Having said that, we've come to the end of our lecture, and we thank you very much for listening. We are also promoting a very, very good building strategy, and that is something that I've developed over time as persons have recognized that instead of growing wide, it's best to grow deep, so that you don't, everybody that you know that is interested, you don't put them directly under you, but you help build your team, right? Share it with those who probably need an extra person, or two to build their matrix. And by doing so, you are growing deep instead of growing wide. And as you do so, your level or your rank increases much, much quicker, right? And you also need less people to get to the magic diamond level. So you can see there from the very beginning, if you are helping the free, you get free, and the person below you get free, and the next one gets free. If you build that way, you will see that you will see a lot of success, because teamwork makes the dream work. That's what we have always known and said. All right. So at the end of this lecture, we'll see LiveGood is a legitimate business, but individual success may vary. And it's dependent upon the individual's capacity, their business experience, their expertise, dedication, and their desire and motivation. If you put in the work, you will see the result. If you sit back and do nothing, then you will not get anything. I think that is a legitimate way of saying, if you don't work, why should you eat? If you do not put in the effort, why should you reap astronomical results? You know, that's not the way it works. And so, but if you put in the effort, especially at the beginning, and then you afterwards you have set up your business well, then you can see the residuals coming in every month. All right. Okay, so thank you very much again for sharing, for listening to us. I will stop the recording